It's on now. Get 0% APR financing up to 72 months on new 2020 and select 2021 Jaguar vehicles. That's a Jaguar of Chattanooga. And you can drive worry-free 5 years, 60,000 miles of complimentary scheduled maintenance and a new vehicle warranty. It's the best coverage you can get among luxury brands. A Jaguar of Chattanooga, I-75 exit 7. You can call and speak to Lexi from London. Lexi from London, 424-4000, 424-4000. Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Thank you to the hundreds of customers that left 5-star reviews after their experience of buying from us at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, we are under a flash flood watch now, and we're getting a lot of rain, a lot of water out there in the area. Please be careful as you drive. If you're getting out this morning, you'll want to leave early. Highs today 64, low tonight 43. And looking though, it looks like the rain is about out of here for now. Looks like it's about out of here for now. Tomorrow, Friday, cloudy, only 52 tomorrow in the area. Vascular Institute temperature 60 degrees.
This Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast is sponsored by Best Buy Metals. Call their Cleveland office at 728-3336. Visit them on South Lee Highway or check them out online at bestbuymetals.com.
This is Mix 104.1 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. And download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News. I'm Chris Foster. More than 24 tornadoes are reported touching down in the south, with the most damage reported in Mississippi and Alabama.
When I seen it, I knew, and I jumped behind a recliner and just hung on, and in 10 seconds it was gone. But if it would have lasted a little bit longer, I probably wouldn't be here. But it sucked, everything out of the yard.
He's in Burnsville, Alabama. More violent storms are forecast today in Georgia and the Carolinas. It looks like California Governor Gavin Newsom will be forced to run in a recall election. Yesterday was the deadline for his opponents to collect 1.5 million signatures, which now have to be verified.
The campaign to recall Newsom filed more than 2 million signatures, enough to trigger a special election.
It's a circus, going to cost $100+ million.
Opponents say Newsom is out of touch, with a third of petition signatures coming from Democrats or independents.
Fox's William Lejeunesse. And President Biden speaks this afternoon about how the coronavirus vaccination effort's going. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
This is a severe weather update.
All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome in. It appears that our local community was spared any type of heavy damage that we know of right now. We are not, I'm talking about Cleveland and Bradley County, thankfully, and I say thank the Lord for his protection. Bradley County, Cleveland City is okay this morning. There was a lot of anxiety. Bridget, I tell you, I read some reports on Channel 3, our news partners this morning. There was a lot of anxiety in North Hamilton County there, but looks like we were spared last night and early this morning.
Yeah, like you said, thankfully so. And thanks so much, everybody, for keeping us up to date with what they were seeing there yesterday afternoon. But continue that this morning. If you see any roadways that are flooded, give us a call and let us know. Volunteer at Pest Mix line 614-6499.
Now, Bradley County, Cleveland City schools are closed today. Polk County is closed. Hamilton County and Sweetwater City running on 2-hour delays this morning. So we getting that information in Hamilton County. On a 2-hour delay. So that is the very latest. Bradley County, Cleveland City closed today. The school systems, Polk County schools now closed. They were on a delay earlier. Now they are closed. Hamilton County and Sweetwater City both running 2-hour delays. This report from McIntyre and Associates Insurance. Our severe weather coverage on our website, our app, all of our online properties. Go to mymix1041.com and you can see it all right there. All right, to our regular news here this morning, and we are getting word that the Cleveland Police Department responded Tuesday night late to 2350 Blackburn Road in reference to a reported shooting. The victim there stated her boyfriend shot her. The suspects identified as John Del Vecchio, maybe. Brooks fled the scene in a vehicle, we understand from police reports. Responding officers saw the suspect leaving the scene, the vehicle that is, stop the vehicle and detain Brooks. The victim, who will not be identified at this time, was shot in the upper torso, transported to Erlanger Medical Center in Chattanooga, where she is said to be in stable condition. Brooks charged with aggravated domestic assault. Our news partners at Channel 3 reporting that the Tri-County Volunteer Fire Department responded to a house fire last night in Ooltewah. It happened at a home that's currently under construction, the 3600 block of Falkirk Way. Hamilton County EMS officials said the roof of the home caught on fire. And EMS officials said that neighbors reported the home was struck by lightning. All right, so that is, we're going to leave the news right there. For more, we do have more news. We're going to have to leave it there at mymix1041.com. A couple of things to remind you of, a programming reminder. I'm going to be joined by the Secretary of State of the volunteer state of Tennessee, Secretary of State Trey Hargett, by phone. Bridget, thankfully, as you said yesterday.
I did not say that, no. I'd love to have met him in person.
He was here. He was here in the run-up to the election, remember, in November.
Yeah, that's right.
So anyway, now, Secretary Hargett on the phone at 8, and then at 9 o'clock, another conversation with Governor Bill Lee of Tennessee, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. The governor, we got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. I've been given 15 minutes, and we're gonna use all of it. We've actually had, Bridget, some questions suggested by even some local officials that we're going to use.
Okay.
And they have asked me not to identify who they are, but anyway, no.
That's fine.
The governor of Tennessee, Bill Lee, at 9 o'clock this morning, live on the radio and on Mix TV. You can watch it. Now, let me say this. If you are in a situation where you cannot listen or watch the interview live at 9, this is the reason for Mix TV, primarily. Go to mymix1041.com, and you can go back and watch our interview with the governor. Then tomorrow, at about 9:30 tomorrow morning, actually, Senator Marsha Blackburn will be in our studio tomorrow. They're going to be in this area. They contacted us, asked if we wanted them to come in. Absolutely. Anytime we can have a conversation with a United States Senator, we're going to do it, obviously. And so she'll be here tomorrow. The other big story this morning, if you have been hearing us talk about Mix Madness presented by American Car Center, Bridget, people are running out of time. Now, here's the good part about the tournament changing days. The first day would have been today. Now, they're having the glorified playing games today and tonight, but the tournament actually gets started tomorrow. So it's giving you an extra day. You got about an extra 24 hours to get signed up for Mix Madness presented by American Car Center at mymix1041.com. So you've got till noon tomorrow to get signed up. Bridget, just recap a little bit for us.
Yeah, so it's Mix Madness presented by American Car Center. Everything is on our website, mymix1041.com. You have till noon tomorrow, like Steve mentioned, but that doesn't mean you can necessarily wait till 5 till 12 and start filling out your bracket. No. You're going to need a few minutes to make your picks there and make sure that you get in. So be sure to register again on our website, mymix1041.com, to be eligible for the prizes we are giving away, including $500 in cash from American Car Center for first place.
I'll run down some of the bracket nicknames later this morning, but they're actually pretty good. There's a few of them. And again, several people taking shots at me, which is fine. But just understand you people are playing for second. All of you.
I think this is the best.
I've won this every year.
No,
Oh,
I don't think you've ever won.
That's true.
But I think this is the best group of names that we've ever had. A lot of them are really funny.
Winner of the best bracket name, which I think we do like a top 10, a la David Letterman, but anyway, boy, I miss him. Top 10 list. We'll do a poll somewhere. I don't know where we put it last year. Or 2 years ago. That's a problem. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's why I can't remember it. Well, anyway, all of that happening. MyMix1041.com. You're running out of time. If you want to join us, I don't care about basketball, you say. Well, we got thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. $100 from the UPS store for the best bracket name, most creative name. Bridget, let's get a check of our latest virus case counts at 10 minutes after 7.
Okay, it's brought to you by Laboratory Service Center here in Cleveland. They have new pricing available for their COVID-19 test. Rapid antigen test, $50. Antibody test, $25. PCR test, $175. And emergency take-home saliva PCR test, $150. That's at Laboratory Service Center in Cleveland, where they provide that testing for you outside in your vehicle. Register at clevelandtest.com. That's clevelandtest.com. Here are the local active COVID case count numbers for our listening area. Bradley County, 427. Hamilton County, 749. McMinn County, 103. Meigs County, 13. Monroe County, 90. Polk County, 49. And Ray County, 44. That's the Mix 104.1 local active COVID case count, brought to you by Laboratory Service Center in Cleveland. Register at clevelandtest.com.
You know, I look at these numbers going up a little bit again, and folks, it's not over, okay? We've not crossed the goal line yet, so keep that in mind. It is 7:11. Got to check up the streets right here. Boy, I tell you, we've had a lot of water, a lot of rain, as Bridget mentioned earlier. Let's go over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet Buick GMC in Cleveland is having their annual courtesy vehicle sale. Save up to $15,000, just 6 of these under 5,000-mile vehicles available. Payment starting at just $277 per month. These will not last long. Visit Don Ledford on North Lee Highway or donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, but we do have lots of standing water on the roadways. We do still have some rain in the area, so drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem or flooding in your area, give us a call and let us know. 614-6499. That's the Volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. For all your waste removal needs, check them out at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Hey, basketball fans, nothing is better than winning prizes based on your college round ball knowledge. Take the alley-oop from the King of Credit and Mix 104.1 to make this the tournament of your hoop dreams with Mix Madness. Before the cheering starts, register today, then pick your teams at mymix1041.com for your own nothing but net shot at tournament glory.
If you want to work at one of the most advanced, safe, and eco-friendly tire factories in the world, apply at Nokian Tires in Dayton. Nokian is an employer of choice in Southeast Tennessee with competitive pay and benefits, a positive workplace culture, and even a gym and sauna. Nokian Tires is hiring nearly 150 workers in the first half of the year, from production operators to technicians and other specialists. Visit NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory to learn more and apply. That's NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Rid-a-Pest. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termidor HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Rid-a-Pest or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
In the past few years, the people at Don Ledford Automotive Center have raised $100,000 for local school systems through their test drive events.
We do the drive-a-thons because we embrace education. We realize that teachers need our support to do their job.
They encourage the teachers in our area to strive for excellence.
We supply the Teacher of the Year, a car to drive every year for the Bradley County schools and the Cleveland City schools. And we're very proud of the fact that we have the opportunity to do that in our community.
Community. as at the center of the mission of Don Ledford Automotive Center, your home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. DonLedford.com. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
3 Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
With Infiniti Now, your test drive comes to you. So you can try one car one day, and another the next. Because when you find the kind of luxury that fits you, you'll know. There's a new way to buy an Infiniti from anywhere. That's Infiniti Now.
Until 8 o'clock this morning. We'll have rain moving out of the area this morning, then partly cloudy skies this afternoon, a high near 65 and a low of 44 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a high near 52 and a low of 39. Partly cloudy on Saturday with a high near 61. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 61 degrees.
No, I'm not prepared. I'm grossly unprepared, and quite frankly, just gross. But here's a word from Bridget on her very fine voice acumen.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty, lifetime powertrain warranty. That's at Vehicles Direct, located on South Lee Highway in Cleveland. VehiclesDirect.com.
Well, send us out to
Welcome back, everyone. The threat of severe weather is over for us now, which is a good thing. But now we're dealing with some flooding here in the Tennessee Valley. Meteorologist David Carnes is standing by. He has been tracking the weather throughout the overnight hours. David, what are we seeing out there right now, and how long is it going to last?
Yeah, Lori, the rain is going to continue probably for the next couple of hours, but the potential for severe weather is really over with. Flooding is going to be the biggest threat this morning, mainly along local creeks, streams, and rivers. Just saw a nice flash of lightning on our viewatmissionridge.com camera, and you can see very wet up and down the interstate, and it's going to be very wet on your local roads as well. So that's going to be a big deal. Wet roads, some flooding this morning. We are going to dry out, and it's going to be breezy this afternoon with the dew points plummeting, and it should be a really nice afternoon, actually, just a little on the breezy side, and then much cooler weather moving in and dry weather for the weekend. I think you are going to absolutely love your weekend. 61 degrees right now in Chattanooga, 62 in Cleveland, 63 in Athens, and here is our high-res radar. You can still see, even though the potential for severe weather really not there, not much in the way of lightning. You can see 2, 3, 4 strikes in this entire area. So basically we're just dealing with some rainfall. That rain is producing heavy rain at times. Take a look. You can see moving up toward Rossville, East Ridge, even into Chattanooga, some pretty solid rain lifting up through there as we speak. A little bit further south, you get a little bit of rain moving into Chickamauga, down toward Lafayette, and over into Trenton, getting some nice showers this morning. Had a nice little burst of lightning there just west of Trenton. You probably saw and heard that. And then just light showers the further east we go, heading up into the Blue Ridge, up into Etowah, Benton, and even into Bradley County. Still some showers and wet roads for you this morning as well. So again, no severe weather. Localized street flooding along with flooding along some of the creeks, streams, and rivers, absolutely a possibility. Areas like South Chickamauga Creek, West Chickamauga Creek, Lookout Creek at New England, all experiencing minor flooding at this hour. Chattanooga Creek in North Georgia experiencing some minor flooding as well. By 9 o'clock, everything's off to the east. We're going to have partly cloudy skies as we head into the afternoon and get into the low 60s. It'll be a little breezy, but again, it's going to feel really nice, maybe even a high of about 65 degrees in and around Chattanooga. Clouds build back in this evening into tonight. No rain with those clouds. It's pretty much going to stay dry through Friday, but it will stay mostly cloudy through Friday and windy, and temperatures only getting into the upper 50s on Friday afternoon. We're going to start pretty chilly on Saturday and Sunday morning. It'll be in the upper 30s and low 40s for our lows. Highs over the weekend will be in the low 60s both Saturday and Sunday. And look at the sunshine, just clear skies throughout the weekend. It should be a really nice weekend for whatever you have planned, so go out and enjoy. Looking ahead for today then, the showers, storms will come to an end. Breezy, drying weather this afternoon, 65 degrees to the high. It'll get up to 65 in Cleveland, 57 Altamont. Again, showers and thunderstorms for this morning, nothing severe. And then as we head into the afternoon, partly cloudy skies, low 60s and maybe not even getting out of the 50s on the plateau, a high of 57 in Altamont. Then overcast, much cooler tonight. We'll drop down to 46 degrees for the overnight low, 44 in Cleveland, 42 in Blue Ridge and Murphy. Tomorrow morning, maybe even a light jacket for you. And then windy and dry, but we will be mostly cloudy through the day on Friday, 55 degrees for the high. That'll be it, 55. And then 42 in the morning Saturday, 62 in the afternoon. Lots of sunshine. We keep the theme of sunshine going on Sunday. 36 in the morning and 62 in the afternoon, and then a little bit warmer but still really nice on Monday. Tuesday should be nice. I am going to put in Tuesday and Wednesday. Slight chance for a couple of showers. For the most part, though, it should be nice, much warmer. Temperatures getting into the low 70s by the middle of next week. So be careful heading out this morning. You get through this morning, you're going to be home free. The weather should be fantastic Friday through the weekend, Lori.
Brought to you by McIntyre and Associates Insurance. Good morning, everybody. Bradley County, Cleveland City Schools both closed today. Polk County Schools also closed today. Hamilton County and Sweetwater City running on 2-hour delays this morning. Flash flood watch continues till 8 a.m. But Bridget, it really was not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, and thankfully so. And but we did get a lot of rain and some flooding on the roadways this morning, so be careful as you drive.
All right, let's get to our regular news update right now. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, we are going to be joined by Tennessee Secretary of State Trey Hargett at 8 o'clock this morning. Looking forward to that. And then at 9 o'clock this morning, we'll be joined by Governor Bill Lee, live from Nashville this morning. The governor, we've got a lot of things to discuss with the governor this morning, and we will be speaking with him at 9 o'clock. Another in what has been an amazing series of interviews over the last year with the governor. This marks, Bridget, number 12 with Governor Bill Lee, so about one a month. Been very, very interested, he has, in our area and updating us. And also, we have more details on this at the top of the hour. The Cleveland Police Department responded late Tuesday night to Blackburn Road, a reported shooting. We'll have that coming up at the top of the hour. Joined now by our friends from Results Physiotherapy, and we're joined now by Brett Botta, who's a Mix alumni. Also, we have Jessica Stoens and Jordan Chadwick, who are grateful they are not Mix alumni. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you? Brett, I want to begin with you, actually. First of all, are you in Mix Madness? Have you signed up yet?
I have.
Okay.
The bracket is filled out. It's good to go. Sat down with the kids last night, let them fill theirs out. So
I love it.
We'll see how it goes.
I love that. Brett, tell me about Results Physiotherapy.
Yeah, so, we're a physical therapy company. We've got 7 different locations. We have one here in Cleveland. We have some spread out through Chattanooga. But the thing that makes, these guys different is you see them every time you visit. So you're not getting a different physical therapist when you come in. So they have your treatment plan, and they're with you throughout that process. It's for each patient. They're not looking at something and saying, okay, you hurt your knee, this is the plan. They come in, when you come in, they're going to talk to you, they're going to find that treatment plan and set it up for what works best for you.
That's great. Jessica Stoens is the clinic director. Jessica, tell me a little more about results.
Yeah, so similar to what Brett said, we really specialize in manual therapy, that being a very hands-on based treatment, going from soft tissue mobilization to joint mobilization. And from that, we complement it with exercises and functional training in order to get you from where you are to where you want to be.
All right, and we're joined by Jordan Chadwick, who Bridget is not related to Austin Chadwick.
Or at least she's not admitting it.
Don't even accuse her of that. Yeah, Jordan, if you'll step a little closer to the microphone, tell me about this COVID therapy that you guys have.
Yeah, so just like with Jessica, what Jessica said, all of those different types of modalities that we use, we can use those to help with some of the things that people have going on after they've recovered from the initial part of COVID, so those long-lasting effects. So we can help with just the general weakness that somebody may have, fatigue, balance, dizziness, low back pain and headaches that can come on after COVID. Basically, like what Brett was saying, we look at you on the first day and we create that plan for what you're interested in getting back to doing, whatever that might be, and we'll make that specific to you and monitor everything that needs to be monitored to be sure that you're safe in the clinic and get you back to doing what you need to be doing.
And that's tremendous and very timely. Jessica, Brett mentioned that you're going to see the same PT every visit. Mm-hmm. How important is that?
We definitely notice a big improvement because a lot of times you'll go to therapy and you're bounced around from therapist to therapist or with assistants or techs, and so each time you go in, they have to learn where you're at, where you're going, everything that you want to do. Whereas when we see the same person every time, we get to know you so well that we can tell how you're feeling the moment you walk in the door, and so that just helps get you better faster.
Watch you, ladies. We're joined by Results Physiotherapy, and they have several locations. They're right here in Cleveland at 3760 Ocoee Place, Suite 101. We'll get more information. It is resultspt.com, Results Physiotherapy. Just looking at the literature here, just almost every part of the body, you guys can help people get better. Talk about that if you would, Jordan.
Yeah, so you come out of school and you learn about all of the different body parts, and then we do some extra training at Results within the first year that really takes each one of those specifically. So we do consider ourselves experts in all of those areas, and we're able to modify to whatever you might need.
And what would you say to that?
Yeah, similar, just like she said, we are the musculoskeletal experts. So, you'll go in, you'll see a doctor for a few minutes, they'll quickly diagnose what's going on, and then they send you to us to get them better. That's similar if it's post-surgical rehab, rotator cuff tears, knee replacements. We are the ones that take you from surgery to back to 100%.
I love that. Results Physiotherapy, and one of the things here, I want to go back over to Brett Botta. Cost-effective treatment. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so, they may be able to speak more to this than me, but when they're talking to you when you first come in for that initial visit, they sit down, they have a conversation with you. That way they can figure out exactly what the pain is, where it's coming from, and how to treat it. So they're not going to throw anything extra, or like we mentioned earlier, there's not a set plan that has a set cost or anything like that. They're going to tailor it to you. That way, if there's more you need, that will happen. If there's less you need, then you've got that as well.
All right, I want to go back. Jordan, I'll go to you. Anything you want to add here before we go? Anything you'd like to add to the conversation?
Yeah, so if you're interested in coming to Results, you can just give our clinic a call, and our patient support lead, Katie, will chat with you about your interest in coming. She will let you know what you need for your insurance. A lot of insurances require that you do not need a doctor's referral, and so she will let you know that when you call and you let her know what kind of insurance that you have.
All right, thank you, Jordan. Jessica, what about you? Anything you want to add here before we go?
Last thing I'll say, we also occasionally do free screenings over at Terra Running Company in downtown Cleveland.
Brittany.
With Brittany. I do have them going on tonight from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So if you've got a running injury that's holding you back, give Terra a call and they'll see if they've got a time slot available for you.
Terra Running Company, we love them. That's where I found my hokas. I had plantar fasciitis over a course of about 3 years. I was a runner for many years, and hokas helped me out quite a bit. So Terra Running Company, great place. Brett, good luck. What's your bracket name?
Well, we have Jessica set one up for us. So
oh, good.
We had to think
Mixed
of punny physical therapy names. So mine is C6 Mafia, which is a reference to 3-6 Mafia. So
I like it. Are you ladies in our bracket deal yet?
Not yours yet, but we'll have to.
You've got to get in it. We have cash and prizes. All right, thank you, ladies. And Brett Botta, our longtime friend. Again, results physiotherapy. I need some therapy to try to button these buttons. For some reason, I'm buttoning, Bridget. It's embarrassing. Here in Cleveland, call them at 336-3795. All right, they're all over the area if you're listening in Chattanooga or some of the North Georgia communities. They're in Collegedale, Ottawa, also at Hickson, Gun Barrel, all over the place. All right, it is 7:31. Good morning. Bridget, let's get a check of our Baskin-Robbins celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to our friend Bobby Ludwig today with Edward Jones. Yeah, so hopefully he'll call in here in just a minute.
Probably looks older than he really is, I would think.
Happy birthday, Bobby. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. It's the Mix 1041 Baskin-Robbins celebration list. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
Okay, check of the streets while you're there. Flash flood watch until 8 o'clock this morning. And Jordan gave us a report about traffic coming in from Chattanooga. Said there were some puddles if you're coming north this morning.
That's right. Yeah, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet Buick GMC in Cleveland is having their annual courtesy vehicle sale. Save up to $15,000. Just 6 of these under 5,000-mile vehicles available. Payments start at just $277 per month. These will not last long. Visit Don Ledford on North Lee Highway or donledford.com where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, but drive safely out there. We do still have rain in the area, and some of those roadways, especially those secondary roads, are flooded this morning in standing water. So if you see a traffic problem or any flooding in your area, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland. Their drop box and drive-thru is available. All loan closings can be done by appointment. Call them at 458-3007. You can also visit them online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
They're grilled shrimp kebabs, little bites, lots of flavor. You can add these to any meal, any salad. That's at Taziki's here in Cleveland.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Ridipest. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Thermador HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Ridipest or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
Welcome to Anatole Exteriors, where we specialize in facade optimization, EIFS stone, and panels. Our combination of efficiency and quality has made us a reputable company for over 20 years. Our team's mission is to build relationships that inspire hope and purpose, driven by biblical principles for the community that we love. We are prepared to provide you with a customized solution to all your building needs. We are the last ones on the wall and the first to respond with repairs.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. You know, Bradley County just has always been special. The people are amazing. You know, being from here, growing up, we really pride ourselves on taking care of our friends and neighbors. And so that's what I love about Cleveland, is just the camaraderie, the fellowship, the friendship, the fact that 95% of the people you see out here would give you the shirt off their back if they knew you or didn't know you. And that's Cleveland, that's Bradley County.
The law offices of Andrew B. Morgan pride themselves in serving the Bradley County community.
Bender Realty, the people who want the house you're in this holiday season to be your home.
Right now, it's more important than ever that you like the home you're living in. Because of COVID and because of other maybe restrictions, we're home a whole lot more than what we used to be. It's very important to us that we sell homes and not necessarily houses.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
We all need some fresh air, so we're taking the 2021 Irwin Marine Sales Boat Show outside March 23rd through the 28th. New and used boats, financing, giveaways, and more. Admission is free. Go to emboatshow.com for details. Irwin Marine Sales, Chickamauga Marina by the Dam. Irwin Marine Sales, Chickamauga Marina by the Dam.
Time for a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 737. Mermaid Mattress, buy directly from the factory and save on a great night's sleep. Georgetown Road on 25th Street at the factory, and Stewart Road just down from First Baptist.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
Here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We are still under a flash flood watch for our listening area until 8 o'clock this morning. We'll have showers and thunderstorms moving out of our area this morning. Partly cloudy during the afternoon, a high near 65 and a low of 44 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a high near 52 and a low of 39. Partly cloudy on Saturday with a high near 61. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 61 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Bridget, we do have a developing situation, is that right?
Yeah, we are getting reports of a fire on Highway 64 as you're headed toward Polk County, and it's going to be in the area of the flea market there. So we're working to get more details. We will keep you up to date, but you're going to see emergency crews there on Highway 64 as you're headed out toward Polk County. And again, we'll keep you up to date.
All right, getting that in this morning. Yeah, be careful in that area. Bobby Ludwig, the birthday boy. Bobby Ludwig is your Edward Jones financial advisor. Happy birthday, Bobby.
Hey, Steve. Good morning. Thank you, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 46 years young.
46. Wow.
Right. I'm still in my mid-40s, though, right, Steve?
Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. You doing anything?
I'm not in my late 40s yet. Still in the mid-40s at 46.
Hey, are you doing anything special today?
We'll probably go out to dinner, and I think I hear some rustling around out there in the kitchen. I'll probably get some breakfast in bed here from the girls. I'm trying to hang low and see what they come up with. But yeah. It'll be a good day. It'll be a good day.
Just leave us on the phone, and while you have your breakfast in bed, and that'll be just fine. Well, hey, what's the report this morning?
Hey, I've got a good report this morning. Markets were up, changed course late in the afternoon. The Dow up 189 points. It closed at 33,015, so we are above 33,000 on the Dow. The S&P up 11 points, closed at 3,974, and the NASDAQ also in positive territory, up 53 points to close at 13,528. So my birthday present to all the listeners are their 401ks and IRAs are higher today. And hopefully we'll have a positive day in the markets. But, it's about riding it out for the long term. We have 3 or 4 good years and a bad year, Steve. 3 or 4 good years and a bad year. We've got to remember that as long-term investors. And we've really done well over the last couple of years despite this pandemic. But it's about long-term, developing wealth over the long term, saving systematically. And that's the key, Steve, when you're investing in the markets. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Bobby Ludwig, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. And how can people reach you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, it's 473-2215.
Hey, Bobby, speaking of that phone number, that's normally your name on the Mix Madness bracket. Are you in the bracket challenge yet?
I'm in, Steve. It's actually Stock Picker now, so Stock Picker 1, I think, is.
Oh, are you Stock Picker? I wondered who that was.
Yeah.
So you changed your bracket name after all these years?
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago, I think, something like that. I can't remember exactly. This is the only time I ever log into that account, just put my bracket in. But I've got it in, Steve. I'm ready to go. I'm going to win everything.
All right. Well, I will tell you this so everyone can hear it, and that is that people are running out of time, but they have an extra day this year. The NCAA tournament does not start the regular games until Friday for the first time ever. So you have until Friday at noon to sign up for Mix Madness. Thank you, Bobby. Happy birthday. We got to go. Presented by American Car Center. And you can you need to sign up now. We have thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. And Bridget, we have prizes after every round, so not just at the end.
That's right. So why wouldn't you be a part of Mix Madness? You have a chance to win those great prizes. We even have a prize for the best bracket name, the most creative bracket name, $100 from the UPS store.
Yeah, we have oil changes from Honda Cleveland, Surf's Up gift cards, and a dozen donuts from Duck Donuts. Blake Beard reminds you to vote for Duck Donuts in the WDEF Channel 12 Viewers' Choice Awards at WDEF.com. I understand we're getting an equal time call from Cleveland Middle School next hour after the Lake Forest appeal by Andy Jenkins. Sounded like he was appealing for chicken salad like he normally does at Jenkins. But anyway, all of that. Sign up, Mix Madness. You have until Friday at noon, tomorrow at noon. Go to mymix1041.com. Presented by American Car Center. Also teeth bleaching from Dr. Ken and Brian Beard at Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Another $100 in cash from Assured Alarms. We have dinner for 2 from Aubrey's. All at MyMix. And by the way, you got to go through our website. You can't just go. We do this through ESPN. You can't just go straight ESPN, you must sign up through our website. It's time now for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Imagine Better Health. This sports report brought to you by the Town Squire. The Town Squire, the place where the shoe selection is at its best. Forsham, SAS men's and ladies, Cole Haan, Alden, Johnny O, Johnson and Murphy, and Samuel Hubbard. Great styles in dress and casual shoes and the latest in fashion shoes at the Town Squire, the shop that appreciates the customer. Locally owned and operated since 1977. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. The Town Squire, the home of personal service.
All right, good morning. Mix 104.1 WCLE. We've got a Don Ledford Cleveland traffic update for you. That fire that we mentioned just a moment ago, that's Highway 64. It's going to be at East View Cove Southeast. As you're going outbound to Polk County, Highway 64 is going to be shut down at this time. That's according to dispatch. We just talked with them. So again, Highway 64 headed outbound going toward Polk County is shut down this morning at East View Cove Southeast. So we will keep you up to date on that. And as always, if you see any problems, give us a call. Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499.
All right, Don Ledford, Cleveland, by the way, they have just 6 of the courtesy vehicles left that we've been telling you about, save $15,000. These 6 vehicles have under 5,000 miles, and only 6 remain. Go to donledford.com or in person at Don Ledford on North Lee Highway in Cleveland. Sports report at 7:44. And later today, the Cleveland High School Blue Raiders are in the state tournament. They're going to face Collierville. That's today at 3:30 Eastern Time here on Mix 104.1 and free around the world on the Mix app. Download at mymix1041.com. And the state quarterfinals, the Elite 8 of the state, led by Coach Reggie Tucker. It's a great team there. Cleveland right here. Terry Evans, Greg Phillips on the call later today. And again, download our free Mix 104.1 app, which is presented by CHI Memorial. Go to mymix1041.com. Cleveland, Collierville. Pregame at 3, tip-off at 3:30. Also, Siegel will face Oak Ridge, Cane Ridge against Knoxville, Bearden. Cleveland, if they win today, would face the winner of Cane Ridge, Knoxville, Bearden. Clarksville will take on Houston, and all that happening. All of that happening today. Cleveland, Collierville in the state boys state tournament today. Again, tip-off 3:30 Eastern Time at MTSU Murphy Center. Right here, Mix 104.1. The NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament. The first 4 begins later this evening. And Bridget, I'm excited to announce that for the first time in our history, we will be carrying NCAA tournament games on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by American Car Center.
All right.
We have made an agreement with CBS Sports, and so we will be carrying NCAA tournament games on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. You can download our Mix app and also listen to Talk 101.3. Today it's Texas Southern, Mount St. Mary's at 5:10 on True TV. Drake and Wichita State. Good game there. A lot of people talking about Drake. 6:27 on TBS. Appalachian State, Norfolk State, 8:40 tonight. True TV. And they're calling it the greatest game in the history of the first 4. UCLA and Michigan State at about 10 o'clock tonight. That'll be on TBS. And again, as I said, we will carry for the first time ever NCAA tournament games on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. All right, and then the regular tournament gets underway officially tomorrow, Friday, with noon games. You must be registered for Mix Madness by noon tomorrow, presented by American Car Center. Go to mymix1041.com. And let me quickly see here, Bridget, some of these bracket names. You may want to look as well here. That let me, because, you know, they could win $100 for the best bracket name, $500 for the grand prize winner. Looks like we've got over 160 people already signed up here. Anything hitting you?
Cherokee Chad. That has to be Chad Smith.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Big Georgia fan. Sadly, they're not in. Hating on a Heartline baller, something, Andy Jenkins.
Going the social distance.
I like that. I like that. Let me see here. Just looking around here. The dark horse. I don't know what that means, but that's fine. Tidy Dancer. We might play a little Elton John later. Where's Duke? Where's Duke? Not bad. Let's see here. Tire Guy. Not bad there. We have, let's see. Yeah, thank you very much.
March Sadness.
March Sadness. We have From the Parking Lot. Supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. That's pretty good, Josh. Let's see here. We've got some other good ones. You've only got till Friday at noon to get signed up. Fill your bracket out. You say, I don't care about basketball. Well, win thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. MyMix1041.com.
that bathroom, or maybe update the faucets and lighting in your kitchen, or do you need air filters and light bulbs?
We all need some fresh air, so we're taking the 2021 Irwin Marine Sales Boat Show outside March 23rd through the 28th. New and used boats, financing, giveaways, and more. Admission is free. Go to emboatshow.com for details. Irwin Marine Sales, Chickamauga Marina by the dam.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to a frontline healthcare worker in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves it, nominate them today at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
Fairbanks on the phone. We're about to talk to Chief Fairbanks in just a moment about the fire situation. But just this reminder, as far as severe weather is concerned, we have Bradley County and the Cleveland City school systems are off today. They're closed today. Polk County schools also closed. Hamilton County and Sweetwater City running on 2-hour delays. Flash flood watch until 8 o'clock this morning. And that is our severe weather update. Now I'm going to go to the volunteer Redipest mix line where Fire Chief Sean Fairbanks is standing by. We were made aware of a fire. Chief Fairbanks, what's the latest?
Steve, I'm currently en route to the fire on 64 Highway. I guess we need the listeners and people to know I got 64 Highway shut down due to many tanker trucks having to show up for water supply. There was not a fire hydrant close, so we have a lot of water being shuttled in. So 64 shut down. My reports right now, it is J&K Specialty Shop. Not sure what that is as far as what they do there, but we will figure that out shortly. My biggest problem right now is people are going around barricades and getting stuck out in the water. That's taken a lot of time and effort away from our structure firefighting efforts, because people are having to stand on top of their vehicles or in the bed of their truck while they wait for the fire department to come get them when barricades are up and they are going around. They're there for a reason, and we need people to obey those or we will be coming to get them. This is not a matter of I think I can make it. The slogan is turn around or drown, and it is very serious. I need people to not go around barricades. We put those up for a reason. The road department does. So that would help us out greatly. There is a lot going on this morning. We've had a lot of rain, of course, and it's like a river out here around Candy's Creek and all. So I will give you an update on the fire as soon as I can. But again, 64 is shut down on the, I think, outbound side. So we can get all of our trucks in to get the water supply there. And I will try to give you an update as far as the building as soon as I can. But that's all I have for right now.
We're joined by Bradley County EMS Director and Fire Chief Sean Fairbanks. And let me, just so we're saying this right, Sean, are you saying J-N-K, the letter N-K, Specialty Shop?
It's on my message from 911 is K&J Specialty Shop. I'm sorry.
That's right.
K&J
Okay.
K&J Specialty Shop.
Okay. But it's on 64. And then just so I can be right on this, which, of course, as you know, would be a rarity, but we've got vehicles. Is this basically county-wide where they're going around barricades?
Harris Creek area mostly. Harris Creek area, we've done multiple rescues there. And when we called for barricades, the units on scene said barricades are up. People are going around and then getting stuck in the water. Anywhere from ankle high to truck bed deep wide. So it's very deep in places you can't tell, you can't see. The roadway could be washed out. You can't see. So it's very dangerous right there.
Okay, Sean Fairbanks. Hey, Sean, I know you're busy. Thank you very much, Chief, for calling and giving us these updates. Just stay in touch with us, if you will.
I'll try to give you one back here in a little bit, Steve.
Okay, thank you, Chief. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Fire Chief and EMS Director Sean Fairbanks with us. And again, to recap, an active fire being working now at the K&J Specialty Shop. That's right there, Bridget, I guess, at the entrance 64 going to Polk County. Is that right?
Yeah, it's going to be between Kinzer Road and Lyles Road, just to kind of give you a location there. So
between Kinzer and Lyles, that's down. That's quite a bit down. Not quite a bit, but that's down 64. Let's say past APD 40, going past Clean Boat Center and all of that, keeping on going down there. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Okay, so anybody traveling really either way is going to be impacted because they've shut down Highway 64 going to Polk County. There at right near Kinzer Road. Good morning, Pastor Gwen Green, my longtime friend. And then, but I guess coming from Polk into Bradley, it would get interesting. People probably looking over.
Right. Yeah, we are seeing some delays there. The TDOT SmartWay app here. Both inbound and outbound there on Highway 64. Again, the fire is at East Cove Drive East View Cove Drive Southeast. And again, that's going to be between Lyles Road and Kinzer Road.
And here is the warning. You just heard it just now from Fire Chief and Emergency Chief in the county, Sean Fairbanks. People, do not go around a barricade. If a barricade's there for high water, go around or drown is their slogan, he said, especially that Harris Creek area. Candies Creek also high flash flood watch until 8 o'clock. We're 3 minutes from 8 o'clock. We have the State Secretary of State, Trey Hargett, going to join us to talk about the voting rights reform bill, among other things, in our state. Stand by. Not all composite decking is the same. Enjoy life's most beautiful moments on an equally beautiful composite deck.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Cake, which is absolutely delicious. That is this month only, and then their cake of the month is white chocolate.
Everyday functionality. Iconic design DNA. Dynamic sports car handling. Why settle for either or when you can have all of the above? The Porsche Macan.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Okay. Is Angela joining us?
I think she's having some technical difficulties.
I'm here.
Whoa, Angela. You look different.
What makes you say?
You have a cartoon bird on your shoulder.
It could be because I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased the mattress of my dreams. It's been years since I felt so well rested. It's magical.
Did that cartoon bird just cartoon poop on you?
Who knows?
This is gonna be a long call.
My Mermaid Mattress makes me feel... Monica, how does your mattress make you feel?
If you want to work at one of the most advanced, safe, and eco-friendly tire factories in the world, apply at Nokian Tires in Dayton. Nokian is an employer of choice in Southeast Tennessee with competitive pay and benefits, a positive workplace culture, and even a gym and sauna. Nokian Tires is hiring nearly 150 workers in the first half of the year, from production operators to technicians and other specialists. Visit NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory to learn more and apply. That's NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory. NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory to learn more and apply. That's NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory.
Well, I tell you, Bridget, they've done a wonderful job in the Dayton-Ray County area. Nokian Tires, what a tremendous company.
That's right. Yeah, they are. We enjoy working with Wes and Blake there. And again, they are hiring.
Are they in the, have you talked to them about our bracket? Well, I bet both of them would love it.
I know. They need to get in. I'll tell them about
Madness. Which one of them's the radio analyst for the Nashville MLS team?
That's Wes Bowling.
Wes Bowling. He's the color commentator, the analyst on the Major League Soccer for the Nashville team on their radio network.
Yep, that's right.
This is crazy. So they got to get Mixed Madness.
Yep.
Just tell Wes it's World Cup. He'll understand. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Has Roger Pickett, has he gotten in the bracket yet?
I don't know.
Hey, Pickett, I've got a nickname for you. And by the way, tell Mike Hoops to leave me alone. He sent me a threatening text yesterday. I don't know.
Well, good for him.
If Pickett, Roger, if you get in Mixed Madness, your nickname should be a bunch of Z's. Wouldn't that be good?
Genius.
Yep. You got till tomorrow at noon to enter Mixed Madness at mymix1041.com.
If you shop for a mattress and they tell you about some long delay because of industry shortages, come to Mermaid Mattress. Buy it today, we'll make it tomorrow, and deliver it the next day. It's all about being local.
Here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have rain and thunderstorms moving out of our area this morning. Partly cloudy skies this afternoon, a high near 65 and a low of 44 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a high near 52 and a low of 39. Partly cloudy on Saturday with a high near 61. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 61 degrees.
This weather is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics, providing immunizations, preventative care, sports physicals, and newborn care. Call Ocoee Pediatrics at 614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
This is Mix 104.1 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. And download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Today's the first U.S.-China summit of the Biden administration. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan meet with top Chinese diplomats in Anchorage, Alaska. Secretary Blinken says after meeting with officials in South Korea,
"We are clear-eyed about Beijing's consistent failure to uphold its commitments, and we spoke about how Beijing's aggressive and authoritarian behavior are challenging the stability, security, and prosperity of the Indo-Pacific region."
The State Department yesterday announced sanctions against 24 Chinese officials over a crackdown on democracy in Hong Kong. A study finds coronavirus reinfection is rare but more common in unvaccinated older people.
Danish research published in the Lancet Medical Journal says most people who've been infected by COVID have about an 80% immunity from catching it again for about 6 months. But the elderly only have about 50% immunity from reinfection.
Fox's Joe Nato. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
This is a severe weather update.
Poor old Austin, he just gave me a closing, and how did I respond?
He said, who cares?
Who cares?
Wow. No offense, Austin.
Very nice. Severe weather update. Here's the headline. Thankfully, this area locally, really our entire listening area appears to have been spared any major types of destruction or things of that nature. And I read a report with our news partners at Channel 3 last night, no kidding, very seriously, about the anxiety that hit East Cleveland last night. People were very anxious. The North Hamilton area, that East Brainerd area, thinking about the last tornadoes of Easter of last year. And there was a lot of nervousness. Thankfully, and I thank the Lord, we were protected last night. And it seems that, as Bridget, as our reports coming in, daylight hits, we are not experiencing anything major.
Right. Yeah. The only issues this morning are flooding across the roadways, some standing water out there. So be careful as you drive.
We do have breaking news this morning. And that is a fire is in progress right now at the K&J Specialty Shop on Highway 64. Highway 64 is shut down right now, outbound going toward Polk County. Again, Highway 64 shut down, going toward Polk County. And Bridget, what do you have? Any more on that?
Yeah, so the fire is at Eastview Cove Drive Southeast, right there at Highway 64. So that's going to be in between Lyles Road and Kinzer Road as you're headed toward Polk County on Highway 64. So yes, it is shut down as of right now.
Yeah, and also, as we were joined a few minutes ago by Bradley County Fire Chief and EMS Director Sean Fairbanks, Sean telling us that they are having an issue this morning in certain parts of Bradley County where people are trying to go around barricades. That is not a good idea.
This news brought to you by...
as Chief Fairbanks told us, go around or drown. If you go around, you could drown, basically. So please keep that in mind. Do not go around a barricade if it's up. You could get in a lot of problems. We've been performing rescues this morning, and we don't need to tie up our emergency folks, our first responders with rescues. We don't need that. Please do not do that. If you see a barricade, go the other way. It's turn around. Turn around or drown.
Mm-hmm.
You said go around or drown.
Turn around or drown. Turn around, don't drown.
You wish I would drown, but anyway. So a couple of things here. Once again, Highway 64, the K&J Specialty Shop, the fire there. There's no fire hydrant close by, so they're bringing water in. Please avoid that area. Highway 64 is now shut down going toward Polk County. This is around the Kinzer Road area. What's the road the specialty shop's on?
That is Eastview Cove Drive Southeast.
And we've got a problem with people coming from Polk County, and we know, and human nature, they're looking at the situation, but there's a slowdown coming in on 64 going from Polk to Cleveland.
Yeah, inbound is not shut down, but obviously going to see some delays there on that side as well.
And then the other issue this morning, we've had vehicles trapped in water as people are trying to go around barricades. You can't do it. It's just not a good idea. Secretary of State Trey Hargett, any minute, he's going to be calling in. Governor Bill Lee at 9 o'clock live this morning on Mix 1041 Radio and Mix TV. You can watch it and see how handsome we are at mymix1041.com. And note about a 4-second delay the time you laughed there to where I saw it on the screen. That was pretty good. But you're basically in a delay all the time.
Yeah,
you're
pretty
basically
much.
a walking
Yep.
delay.
Yep.
That's just not nice. Anyway, there is more news. We would invite you to go to our website for that at mymix1041.com. 9 minutes after 8. And now, just like, Shepard interrupted me there a second ago, which is basically him. Let's hear this.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393. 910-9393.
All right, Bridget, let's get our latest virus case count. What do you got?
Okay, it's brought to you by Laboratory Service Center here in Cleveland. They have new pricing available for their COVID-19 test. Rapid antigen test, $50. Antibody test, $25. PCR test, $175. And emergency take-home saliva PCR test, $150. That's at Laboratory Service Center here in Cleveland, where they provide that testing for you outside in your vehicle. Register at clevelandtest.com. That's clevelandtest.com. Here are the local active COVID case count numbers for our listening area. Bradley County, 427. Hamilton County, 749. McMinn County, 103. Meigs County, 13. Monroe County, 90. Polk County, 49. And Ray County, 44. That's the Mix 1041 local active COVID case count, brought to you by Laboratory Service Center in Cleveland. Register at clevelandtest.com.
And you're running out of time. You need to register and fill your bracket out for Mix Madness, presented by American Car Center. The deadline is tomorrow, Friday at noon. So you actually have an extra 24 hours. The tournament normally starts today. The first 4 games, the play-in games, are tonight, but the extension is till tomorrow, Friday, at noon. Go to mymix1041.com. You must register on our website in order to win the prizes. Grand prize, $500 cash, but we've got some other fun prizes.
That's right. We have a prize for after each round, and then we also have a prize for the best bracket name, $100 from the UPS store for the most creative bracket name.
I went with Coach Wooden because UCLA is supposedly in the tournament. They got Michigan State at 10 o'clock tonight. Mm-hmm. And what the chairman of the NCAA said was the greatest first 4 game they've ever had. Well, of course. But they're putting it on at 10, and I have to be here tomorrow. So
wow.
I would normally lay out
you don't have
tomorrow.
To be here tomorrow. It's fine.
Trust me, I have to be here tomorrow. Fill you in on some things later. But anyway, you know what? I'm going to take a mulligan. I'm going to let you do that. Well, that'll be fun. All right, it's 12 minutes after 8. Go to mymix1041.com. You have until tomorrow at noon. And we've got more prizes than we've ever had before. At 12 after 8, get a check of the streets.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet Buick GMC in Cleveland is having their annual courtesy vehicle sale. Save up to $15,000. Just 6 of these under 5,000-mile vehicles available. Payments start at just $277 per month. These will not last long. Visit Don Ledford on North Lee Highway or donledford.com, where they say yes. You're going to see some traffic delays on Highway 64 as you're headed toward Polk County. Crews are working a structure fire there, and Highway 64 headed toward Polk County is shut down in the area of Eastview Cove Drive southeast. That's going to be between Kinzer Road and Lyles Road. Again, that's Highway 64 as you're headed outbound toward Polk County. We'll keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Nokian Tires. Nokian Tires is hiring nearly 150 workers in the first half of the year, from production operators to technicians and other specialists. Visit NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory to learn more and apply.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan.com today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Ridipast. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termidor HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Ridipast or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
Seeing, hearing, feeling is believing. Now at Jaguar Chattanooga. Drive a new Jaguar at a payment that's right for you. Plus, every new Jaguar includes Jaguar Elite Care. Come in today and get complimentary maintenance on all new Jaguar models. At Jaguar Chattanooga. I-75 North at Exit 7.
The majority of what we do is domestic and bankruptcy. Those are our two biggest areas. There are also times someone comes in for, say, a bankruptcy and it turns into really a debt settlement, or it may be a divorce that turns into a bankruptcy. So we really like to listen to folks and hear what they have to say and help identify what their issue is, not just what they think it is, but what actually is present.
At the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan, they listen to your needs and help you find the best solution for your legal problems.
For more than 70 years, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center has been a proud part of the Bradley County community. We offer one-time and monthly prescription fills with a state-of-the-art compounding pharmacy for customized medications. You can schedule an appointment with a healthcare professional that will listen to your needs, conduct a thorough medication review, and develop a personalized plan to meet your wellness goals. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548, or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
331-4770 or see our Facebook page, Getting It Gone for Garrett.
All right, it's time now to check our air quality slash pollen, I don't know. Slash whatever. So what's happening in the air this morning, Bridget?
Well, the air quality is good, except for in this room, actually, and it's bad.
Well, call MidLab.
Yeah, and then our pollen count is low to medium, and the top allergens are alder, juniper, and maple.
Well, Juniper and Mars, and he's still working on me, as the old song says. All right, that is our pollen and allergy report. And boy, that was great.
Thank you.
You spent some time as an allergist.
I did, yes.
And hey, don't forget our friends at MidLab. They will, as Adam Baggett says in his NCAA Mixed Madness bracket name, you'll be sanitized and sanctified all at the same time. I text you, I don't think you can win, but I said, well, there it is. There's the name of the bracket.
It's funny.
MidLab is a great company, and you know what? They can protect you from COVID and clean up everything. Go to MidLab. Well, they didn't say that. I did. Go to midlab.com, but they can. They can sanitize your residence or commercial needs. Midlab.com, great company, and they are hiring. Go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. I didn't hear from Pickett, but if he's in the bracket or not. Mm-hmm. But that's just a genius bracket name. Mermaid Mattress, for talking to Roger will put you to sleep. Is go to just do a bunch of Z's is what his bracket name should be.
Yep, that's what it should do.
Lindsay McChesney and Ben McChesney getting in. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Cindy Pickett's going to get in. Lynn Saunders. Lynn, where are you? Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, got a check of the the situation here?
Take advantage of the savings on our Lindsay Line Anniversary two-sided mattress. A queen-size mattress that you can flip and rotate is only $499 and only at Mermaid Mattress.
Here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have rain moving out of the area this morning. Partly cloudy this afternoon, a high near 65 and a low of 44 tonight. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a high near 52 and a low of 39. Partly cloudy on Saturday with a high near 61. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 61 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Okay, roll it. More music.
I'm Justin Bieber. Yeah, these are my only.
Welcome back, everyone. The threat of severe weather is over for us now, which is a good thing. But now we're dealing with some flooding here in the Tennessee Valley. Meteorologist David Carnes is standing by. He has been tracking the weather throughout the overnight hours. David, what are we seeing out there right now, and how long is it going to last?
Yeah, Lori, the rain is going to continue probably for the next couple of hours, but the potential for severe weather is really over with. Flooding is going to be the biggest threat this morning, mainly along local creeks, streams, and rivers. Just saw a nice flash of lightning on our viewatmissionridge.com camera, and you can see very wet up and down the interstate, and it's going to be very wet on your local roads as well. So that's going to be a big deal. Wet roads, some flooding this morning. We are going to dry out, and it's going to be breezy this afternoon with the dew points plummeting, and it should be a really nice afternoon, actually, just a little on the breezy side, and then much cooler weather moving in and dry weather for the weekend. I think you are going to absolutely love your weekend. 61 degrees right now in Chattanooga, 62 in Cleveland, 63 in Athens, and here is our high-res radar. You can still see, even though the potential for severe weather really not there, not much in the way of lightning. You can see 2, 3, 4 strikes in this entire area. So basically we're just dealing with some rainfall. That rain is producing heavy rain at times. Take a look. You can see moving up toward Rossville, East Ridge, even into Chattanooga, some pretty solid rain lifting up through there as we speak. A little bit further south, you get a little bit of rain moving into Chickamauga, down toward Lafayette and over into Trenton, getting some nice showers this morning. Had a nice little burst of lightning there just west of Trenton. You probably saw and heard that. And then just light showers the further east we go, heading up into the Blue Ridge, up into Etowah, Benton, and even into Bradley County. Still some showers and wet roads for you this morning as well. So again, no severe weather. Localized street flooding along with flooding along some of the creeks, streams, and rivers, absolutely a possibility. Areas like South Chickamauga Creek, West Chickamauga Creek, Lookout Creek at New England, all experiencing minor flooding at this hour. Chattanooga Creek in North Georgia experiencing some minor flooding as well. By 9 o'clock, everything's off to the east. We're going to have partly cloudy skies as we head into the afternoon and get into the low 60s. It'll be a little breezy, but again, it's going to feel really nice, maybe even a high of about 65 degrees in and around Chattanooga. Clouds build back in this evening into tonight. No rain with those clouds. It's pretty much going to stay dry through Friday, but it will stay mostly cloudy through Friday and windy, and temperatures only getting into the upper 50s on Friday afternoon. We're going to start pretty chilly on Saturday and Sunday morning. It'll be in the upper 30s and low 40s for our lows. Highs over the weekend will be in the low 60s both Saturday and Sunday. And look at the sunshine, just clear skies throughout the weekend. It should be a really nice weekend for whatever you have planned, so go out and enjoy. Looking ahead for today then, the showers, storms will come to an end. Breezy, drying weather this afternoon, 65 degrees for the high. It'll get up to 65 in Cleveland, 57 Altamont. Again, showers and thunderstorms for this morning, nothing severe. And then as we head into the afternoon, partly cloudy skies, low 60s and maybe not even getting out of the 50s on the plateau, a high of 57 in Altamont. Then overcast, much cooler tonight. We'll drop down to 46 degrees for the overnight low, 44 in Cleveland, 42 in Blue Ridge and Murphy. Tomorrow morning, maybe even a light jacket for you. And then windy and dry, but we will be mostly cloudy through the day on Friday, 55 degrees for the high. That'll be it, 55. And then 42 in the morning Saturday, 62 in the afternoon. Lots of sunshine. We keep the theme of sunshine going on Sunday, 36 in the morning and 62 in the afternoon.
8:23. Good morning, everybody, and let's get a news update right now. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All
right, bringing you the very latest this morning. The fire still in progress at the K&J Specialty Shop on Highway 64. Bridget, to our knowledge, very latest, Highway 64 is still shut down.
Yes, it is. As you're headed toward Polk County, Highway 64 is going to be shut down. The fire is happening at Eastview Cove Drive Southeast, and that's going to be between Lyles Road and Kinzer Road there off Highway 64. So be aware of that this morning.
That's happening right now. The other problem, as Chief Fairbanks told us about 30 minutes ago, is that people are they are going around barricades where there's high water around Bradley County in their vehicles, and they're getting trapped. And in some cases, they're in quite a bit of danger physically. So you do not need to do that. It's a bad idea. As Chief Fairbanks said, if you go around, you could drown. So turn around, he said, and do pay attention to the barricades. They performed several rescues this morning. Harris Creek area is a bad an area for that. Candy's Creek also is getting a lot of attention this morning. So again, back to Highway 64, K&J Specialty Shop. That fire is active, no fire hydrant there, so they had to get water in there. Highway 64 shut down there at Kinzer Road going toward Polk County, and that is going to be shut down, we anticipate, for quite a while, and is affecting, as Bridget said, traffic coming into Bradley County from Polk County on the other side of 64 as people look on over there, and so do keep all of that in mind.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
All right, we are joined by Wendy and Lindsay Hughes, the Hughes retirement girls, I guess we'll call you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hughes retirement girls.
Well, you know.
She's in a giggling mood this morning.
Oh, okay.
I didn't, when it's bad weather, I'm the designated stay up all night until it's over person. So,
are you really?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a job for you if that's the case.
This is Wendy Hughes reporting. Yeah.
Well, not on there.
Oh, okay. I just got demoted fast. Okay.
How's it going, ladies?
It's going good. I got a little story for you.
All right.
There was this little farmer family whose husband was actually a pastor at their little church. And one day he was cleaning out from under the bed and he found a little carton that had about 7 eggs in it. Have you heard this story?
Never.
And because you look like kind of dazed. Okay, anyway.
That's my normal.
So he finds this carton with 7 eggs in it and he says, honey, what is this? And he said, it's got 7 eggs in it and a roll of money. And she said, well, honey, every time you preach a bad sermon, I put an egg in there. And he goes, 7 eggs? That's not bad because I've been preaching for 30 years. And he goes, well, what's the roll of money for? She said, every time I get a dozen eggs, I sell them for money.
Come on.
So it's very important to have somebody in your life that you trust to tell you the truth. Yes. So,
that's
Lindsay.
A segue.
Yes. So, Lindsay, where is there a place in town where you could go for financial advising where they'll tell you the truth?
You can give Hughes Retirement Group a call, 423-664-4203, or come see us at 1035 Peerless Crossing.
Not bad.
Yeah, well, and the only reason I bring that up is, you hear a lot about people who are not trustworthy and give you information that's not trustworthy. And Rick and Granger often have opportunity to tell our clients, if you don't trust us, you don't need to be here. Because I've said before, you need a doctor you trust, you need a banker you trust, you need a radio personality that you trust.
We're still looking.
But I mean, you do. You want to trust the people who do your radio, your news. You don't want to have to investigate everything. You need to trust that when Steve says something, he's telling you the truth. So,
why start now?
Okay, here's what's going on. Sunday from 10 to 2, the Collegedale Market is now open. And if you have not been there, make sure that you go out to that. It's a beautiful place that they have there now. And so if it's bad weather, you can be inside. If it's cold, they have a big fire pit inside the building. Yeah, it's very nice. Take your kids. They have a big grassy area. They have a walkway. They have really cool animal structures there, so it's a very neat thing. And they're going to have a lot of things, like they're going to have organic produce, they're going to have the bread lady, they have the bakery there with fresh baked goods, and it's very, very good. We got that the one time they were open before the season and everything. So a lot of really cool things, and again, with it being indoor, that makes it especially nice.
Really does.
Sunday the 21st, there's an online painting class from 2 to 4 that is free, and the theme is Peep. So it's a little chick. Yeah. And then Monday, March 22nd through the 26th is the grand opening of Misfit Tacos. Have you had those yet?
I have not.
Okay. That's on Stewart Road, and they are also hiring.
Oh, that's our friend Greg and Patsy Hicks that have Impressions Catering.
Yes.
And so I understand they had a Reggie here that's had a soft open, and they just sold out of everything they had.
Yes.
I don't know when they're coming back.
Yeah.
But when are they coming back?
Well,
26th?
It said the 22nd through the 26th, and it also said that they were possibly changing that because of, like what you said. But
hey, Greg and Patsy, I know Patsy listens every morning. I don't know about Greg, but we need some of those. Listen, we need some tacos here. We'll try them out and just see what happens.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Like you do everything from the bread basket.
Something like that.
Okay.
Well, they're good to us, you know.
March 27th at 11 a.m., it's the extravagant Easter egg hunt. That's in Athens, Tennessee.
And April 1st at 5 p.m., it's a virtual guided tour from ancient to modern Rome. And I did hear the other day that they are starting to use the virtual, where you put the thing on your face, in
virtual reality.
Yeah, that's the technical term.
Thing on your face.
Thing on your face. That's good.
In nursing homes to help stimulate people's minds, and they get to travel and see things and all that kind of stuff, and it's been very good for their health. So this would be cool.
Nothing like putting a virtual reality goggle on Grandma.
That's true.
That's really nice to hear. Grandma, you're actually in Rome. Well, that's nice. That's really nice.
It'd be a lot of fun for the rest of the family to watch.
I mean, come on, really? All right, back to you, Lindsay.
April 24th at 10 a.m., it's the opening day of the Chattanooga Market, and that's at the First Tennessee Pavilion.
And you'll love this. May 14th at 11 a.m., Beats and Eats, the food truck Friday at Cleveland Greenway Pavilion.
Oh, that's going to be fun. When is that?
May 14th.
May 14th.
Starts at 11 a.m.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so when can we hear Coach Hughes and Granger?
You can listen to them on the Retirement Playbook on Mix 104, Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday at 6 a.m., and on The Buzz, Saturday at 11 a.m.
And then, how can we get in touch with you there at Hughes Retirement Group?
You can give us a call, 423-664-4203. Come see us at 1035 Peerless Crossing, HughesRetirementGroup.com.
Hey, you know, Wendy, you seem to be in a creative mood.
Yes.
For once. So what you do is go to mymix1041.com, get in Mix Madness like Lindsay did.
Okay.
And Michael in, is he in too?
No, I'll get him in.
Got to get him in.
Yeah.
And we've got a $100 gift for, what are we calling it, Bridget, from UPS store?
Oh, the most creative bracket name.
See?
Oh, okay.
And a lot of these people are taking shots at me, which I don't, with their names. Have you noticed that, Lindsay? They're using my, which, that's fine. James F. Logan Jr. is taking notes on who's doing this, and we'll find you. It's okay. But you gotta, and I want Coach Hughes in. I mean, that would mean a lot.
Well, here's the bad thing.
What?
We always, living with a coach and a coach's son, they went around and evaluated all of our choices. Which, I mean, there are seasoned veterans who do not make good choices.
Yeah.
So.
But this year of all years, who knows?
Absolutely.
I mean, who knows?
Well, there's too many outside factors that have nothing to do with basketball, really.
Hey, and Charlie Cogdell, I saw him yesterday at the chamber. He attacked me. He told me to tell you hello.
Oh, hello, Charlie.
Yeah. Coach Cogdell. He was all over me yesterday. I don't know what his deal was. But anyway, thank you, ladies. Have a great day.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week. It is 8:32. Hey, don't forget, Jaguar of Chattanooga. It's their impeccable timing sales event. It is on 0% APR financing for up to 72 months at Jaguar of Chattanooga. And drive a worry-free 5 years, 60,000 miles of complimentary scheduled maintenance and a new vehicle warranty. Best coverage you can get among luxury brands, Jaguar of Chattanooga. I-75, exit 7 Or you can call and talk with Lexi from London at 424-4000, 424-4000. And she gets in there at 9 a.m. It is 8:33. Good morning, everybody. Now this from the Jaguar of men's clothing, Larry McDaniel.
The town squire with a great selection of men's clothing.
We all need some fresh air, so we're taking the 2021 Irwin Marine Sales Boat Show outside March 23rd through the 28th. New and used boats, financing, giveaways, and more. Admission is free. Go to emboatshow.com for details. Irwin Marine Sales, Chickamauga Marina by the dam.
Hey, basketball fans, nothing is better than winning prizes based on your college round ball knowledge. Take the alley-oop from the King of Credit and Mix 1041 to make this the tournament of your hoop dreams with Mix Madness. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Stretch your stimulus with Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. Save thousands. The more you buy, the more you save. Stretch your stimulus with up to 36 months free financing with approved credit. Take new furniture home today. We have hundreds of in-stock items for immediate delivery. Don't wait months. Look for the Take Me Home Today tags. It's a stimulus bonus. In-stock furniture and mattresses to take home today. No waiting. Hurry in and stretch your stimulus at all 4 Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress locations.
Baskin-Robbins, scoop it, shake it, cake it.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
In the past few years, the people at Don Ledford Automotive Center have raised $100,000 for local school systems through their test drive events.
We do the drive-a-thons because we embrace education. We realize that teachers need our support to do their job.
They encourage the teachers in our area to strive for excellence.
We supply the Teacher of the Year a car to drive every year for the Bradley County Schools and the Cleveland City Schools. And we're very proud of the fact that we have the opportunity to do that in our community.
Community is at the center of the mission of Don Ledford Automotive Center, your home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. DonLedford.com.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom.
There is no bad time during the year to buy or sell with Bender Realty.
The market doesn't stop just because of the holidays. It's a really good time to still be buying and selling. There are people that are having job transfers, people are having babies, they're downsizing or maybe having to buy a bigger house. So just because it's the holidays doesn't mean that the market's going to stop.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
We all need some fresh air, so we're taking the 2021 Irwin Marine Sales Boat Show outside March 23rd through the 28th. New and used boats, financing, giveaways, and more. Admission is free. Go to emboatshow.com for details. Irwin Marine Sales, Chickamauga Marina by the dam.
Fire Department Chief Sean Fairbanks joined us earlier this morning to talk about that. And again, it is Highway 64 shut down going toward Polk County, just past Kenser. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast right here, 23 before 9.
Thank you to the hundreds of customers that left 5-star reviews after their experience of buying from us at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, here's your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have showers moving out of our area this morning and then partly cloudy this afternoon, a high near 65 and a low of 44 tonight. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a high near 53 and a low of 39. Partly cloudy on Saturday with a high near 61. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 62 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, we are going to go back to the phone lines. Our volunteer Red Pest Mix line, Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief Sean Fairbanks is with us. Sean, good morning.
Morning, Steve. Calling in from 64 at this time. This old building that we're at now that I told you about earlier, I think J&K, it is stacked full of cardboard boxes bandaged tightly together. There's going to be a lot of smoke in the area. It is going across 64 highway. People slow down to get through this area due to the smoke. This is going to be burning for a while. It's very difficult to get around. We have collapsing walls. The roof is already in on it. Just a big situation for us to handle and try to get under control. But still, outbound 64 is down to one lane. Slow. We do have CDOT here helping with that effort. And then, again, inbound from Polk County is open, but smoke going across the road. Dense situation. Everybody just take care and be slow. And we will be here for quite some time. We have a lot of mutual aid assistance come in from other counties trying to get enough water to put on this fire. But at this time, I just want to give you an update. It's going to be a long day probably for us.
We are joined by Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief Sean Fairbanks. So is the fire still burning or what's the progress there?
Yes, sir, it is still burning. We have cinder block walls, and those walls are, when they heat up, they lean in or out. So we have to be careful not to get in the collapse area for a wall. We don't want any firemen hurt. So once we either pull a wall down or knock it in with water, then we can fight more effectively. But the problem, the roof collapsed before this was, actually when they first got on scene, the roof was already collapsing. It was burning that fast and hard. And then we have all this cardboard that is tightly bundled inside, and it's just a hard fire to fight and get inside with right now.
Is there any other structures at risk, or is it just confined to this building?
We had 4 other structures at risk, but we have mitigated those at this time, and they're all safe. About 2 mobile homes and 1 wood frame structured house, but those have been protected and saved at this time. The fire is under control. It's just within the confines of the block walls that we're working with.
Okay, Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief Sean Fairbanks live on the scene. We've been telling you about it at least the last hour or so. Well, Chief, let us know anything else, any other updates you have, and we really appreciate you calling in.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, bud. That's Sean Fairbanks, Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief. So, Bridget, they have opened 1 lane now on Highway 64, just there at Kenzer Road, going toward Polk County. So not a complete shutdown.
Right, and keep in mind that smoke that's going across the roadway there, which is also affecting the inbound lanes as well.
All right, let's switch gears. It is Mix 104.1, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health. And, hey, I know they listen at Memorial Convenient Care. Have they gotten in our Mix Madness bracket yet? Do you know?
I don't know.
Let's say hello to Perry and Tiffany and Cindy and everybody over there at CHI Memorial Convenient Care. They're open 7 days a week in the public shopping center. Guys, go to mymix1041.com and fill out your bracket. Let me begin there. The deadline is noon tomorrow. Noon tomorrow, thousands of dollars in cash and prizes on the line. And Bridget, something we started doing a couple of years ago, we give away prizes after every, well, the last tournament was a couple of years ago, but we give away prizes after every round.
Yeah, that's right. So you don't even have to win the entire thing to win some great prizes. If you're in first place, after each round, we're going to give away some great prizes, even a $100 cash prize from the UPS store for the most creative bracket name.
Yeah, and a bunch of people are taking shots at me, and Jimmy Logan and I are taking notes on this. It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
You just keep taking shots, and we'll see you in court. Let's thank some people here who are giving some prizes away as part of Mix Madness. Of course, American Car Center, that $500 grand prize. And then, for some reason, they're giving a second place prize of $100. And I told them the great philosopher Ricky Bobby said, if you're not first, you're last. So I don't know why we're giving.
Not in this case.
Not in this case. Honda of Cleveland oil changes. My man, John, well, hello, first of all, Chris Harris at Honda of Cleveland. Good man there when he's asleep. Surf's Up, John Woodward, doing a great job. Gift cards from Surf's Up Car Wash. Doug Donuts, I would say he's a good man. I don't want to start lying now. Blinker Blake. By the way, that trended worldwide Monday morning.
Blake, yep.
And there's Blinker. Well, how just amateurish is that, minor league, you know. Let's see here. We got the governor coming up at 9 o'clock, so I got to hurry here. What else? Aubrey's, thanks. Dustin, Nadine, everybody. Randy at Aubrey's of Cleveland. How about Doctors Ken and Brian Beard? They're calling Michigan going to win the championship, #1 seed. They're doing the teeth bleaching, which this audience needs desperately. They're doing a couple of those.
Wow.
What?
You're the one that drinks the coffee all the time. You probably need it.
But I'm, as Adam Badiga would tell you, I'm sanctified and sanitized.
Right, yeah.
We walk that holy water every morning. All that from Midlab. We ought to get Midlab to give us something.
Yeah.
UPS store, crazy Lee Lester now watching on Mixed TV every morning, said it's become a habit now. Of course, maybe someday he'll stop his smoking habit, but God love him. Well, I mean, I'm just telling you. So you got till tomorrow at noon. He doesn't smoke. You got till tomorrow. Do you, Lee? Feel like Pat Robertson all of a sudden. I just got an impression here. My friend Dr. Perry Stone would tell. Hello. Go to mymix1041.com. And I understand we've got Coach Scott Carroll on hold. He's demanding equal time for the Lake Forest political rampage by Andy Jenkins yesterday. Hey, Coach, we'll get right to you. Hang on. And let's see here. All right, well, this is big news, and that is Cleveland High School is in the boys' state tournament. Tell you what, I want to go to Scott Carroll, Athletic Director, Cleveland Middle School. Coach Carroll, Cleveland High will play Collierville at 3:30 Eastern Time right here, Mix 104.1. What an exciting time, isn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, we're excited for them. We feel like they've got a great shot, and you know, if they play like they've been playing all year, you know, the best thing about them is they've got so many weapons. It's not one guy. You know, Grant Hurst is hot, or Clay McGowan, or Jason Brooks. It doesn't matter. It's just that they go from guy to guy. It's hard to stop when you got 4 or 5 guys that can score, and they all play great defense. So we're excited.
And you know probably all of these young men. And, of course, I went to high school, Reggie Tucker, and you look at just forget playing for a second. These are quality young men, great team, great families, and we're very excited, especially, Coach, the unprecedented nature of the state tournament being canceled last year because of the pandemic. So I'm really, really happy for them.
Yeah, last year with Jacoby Woods, he was so hot, and Mo Schramm. And now you're seeing those two guys had great college careers this year. It was a shame Belmont didn't get into the NCAA. They should have. But, they had a great chance last year, but it is what it is. COVID has changed everything. And we're just excited that we're able to play this year.
Well, we certainly are. So your broadcast partner for over 30 years, Terry Evans, will call the game with Greg Phillips today, Coach, at 3:30 here on Mix 104.1. And worldwide, download the Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com. All supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. And how about Terrence going to call it later today?
Yeah, it will be an exciting game. I just hope Terry's not driving because he's not the best with directions. Yeah, I've been on a lot of trips with him, and we end up 40 miles away where we're supposed to. So,
okay, hey, Coach, hang on.
Get to the stadium.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. They'll be at MTSU, and of course at the Murphy Center. Coach, hang on for me 1 second. Let me get to a couple of other items here. And Bridget, I have just gotten quite a text message.
Oh yeah.
From our friend Robert Neal, the leader of Waste Connections. Mm-hmm. He's going to put Waste Connections is going to do a $100 prize for a category for Mix Madness.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Robert, are you in the bracket yet? Because I've got a great name for you. But anyway, Robert's listening right now. He's going to do they're going to get Waste Connections going to do $100. I mean, wouldn't that be, if you think of trash, wouldn't that be a last place prize? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll think about that. But Waste Connection is going to kick in $100.
All right.
As a prize.
Awesome.
We just got to come up with a new category.
Yeah, we'll find something.
MyMix1041.com. So we're adding the prizes right here. All right, let's get to it. And it is. Thank you. Oh, Robert's already in. What's your bracket name, Robert? I'll say that and he'll text me. Let's do it. Other state tournament games today at Murfreesboro at MTSU, Siegel and Oak Ridge. Now, Cane Ridge and Bearden will play, and if Cleveland wins today at 3:30 Eastern Time against Collierville, the winner of that game will play the winner of Bearden, Knoxville Bearden, and Cane Ridge. Clarksville plays Houston High School later tonight. And, of course, let me just say it one more time. Our coverage at Cleveland High in the state tournament at 3:30 Eastern, pregame at 3. Terry Evans, Greg Phillips, all supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Download the app, our free Mix 1041 app, which is the app's courtesy of CHI Memorial. Listen all over the world on your phone or mobile device. The NCAA tournament begins their first 4 games later today. And for the first time ever, we will have the NCAA tournament on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, our sister station, made an agreement with CBS and Turner, and we're going to be airing, CBS, we're going to be airing those games on Talk 101.3, presented by American Car Center. All right, here we go. Texas Southern, Mount St. Mary's at 5:10. That'll be on True TV. Drake and Wichita State, 6:27 on TBS. Appalachian State, Norfolk State at 8:40 on True TV. And UCLA and Michigan State in the greatest first 4 game ever at 9:57 on TBS. Mix Madness at MyMix1041.com. You have until tomorrow at noon to get your bracket turned in. And congratulations, Ryan Howard, selected for the 2nd straight season as an All-American by the Associated Press. She is a first-team selection. Let's go back to the phones. Yesterday, Coach Scott Carroll, Lake Forest Athletic Director Andy Jenkins was on, telling people to vote for Lake Forest for this Channel 12 Viewers' Choice Awards. What do you say to that?
Well, all I've got to say, Steve, is this. Lake Forest, we were so proud of them. Their girls won the middle school state championship. But let's go back to Cleveland Middle School. Football team, undefeated. Girls volleyball team finished with 22-1 playing in Knoxville and Maryville, the best teams in that area. Our girls soccer team had a great season. Our cross-country team, one of our runners won the state. Basketball, unbelievable. Boys had a great run. Our wrestlers finished undefeated again, won the conference the 10th time in the last 11 years. So far, our baseball and all that's going great. They've only had a few games, but we're really excited about our track team. It's just been great. We've also, I don't know if many people know this, we were nominated for a national showcase, Capturing Kids' Hearts School. That means that, we are really doing all the things. Capturing Kids' Hearts is a way to love the kids and treat with respect. And so we we actually interviewed with them yesterday via FaceTime and Zoom, but we are hopefully going to be a national showcase school so that people would come from all over the country to see what we're doing at CMS. We are also we're in the process of becoming a nationally certified STEM school. That means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and that's what our core drive is. And with all our technology, this year we gave out 1,400 MacBook Pros to every student. We've been rolling right along, and I want to mention we also, our principal, Dr. Lanita Lang, is the state of Tennessee's Principal of the Year. Now, that's not just for middle school. That's all the schools, elementary, high school, and middle. So things are going pretty good at Cleveland Middle School right now. So I would encourage everybody to vote Cleveland Middle School. Go on our Facebook page, Cleveland Middle School, and you can find the link or go to News Channel 12, and you can click on the link there and vote for Cleveland Middle School. I feel like it is much more deserved.
Joined by Coach Scott Carroll, athletic director at Cleveland Middle School. Go to, I think the website, Coach, WDEF.com. And Bridget, we're all about equal time here.
That's right, yes.
Hey, by the way, Coach, you're the warm-up act for Governor Lee. He's coming on in 6 minutes.
Well, that's what I figured. I'm the lead-in. You talk to the more important guy first. The other thing is, I will say this: Cleveland Middle School, also the AD at Cleveland Middle School was voted the best-looking AD in the county. So I wanted Andy to know that. Know that.
Not a lot of competition. But
and one other thing, Steve, I wanted to remind you and remind everybody out there, I'm lucky enough to be the president of the Tennessee Athletic Directors for the state of Tennessee. Last year, you were nominated as the East Tennessee person that has done the most for athletics. Last year, our conference was canceled, but this year, the conference is back on live. It's going to be in early April, and, of course, you will be given that award this year. So congratulations to you and WCLE for everything you guys do for Bradley County and Cleveland and just our entire area, because that includes Polk and Meigs and Ray and all the stuff you guys do for athletics and sports around the community. But again, a tremendous honor for you. Some of the previous award winners, Alan Jones, Dr. Gary Wojtek, there's been some, the Knoxville Orthopedic Group. So big honor for you, and we're proud that you and WCLE will receive that award. Like I said, we won it last year. We didn't have it, but we're going to award you guys this year.
Thank you, Coach Carroll. A big honor. And Bridget, why are you laughing? Bridget is laughing. Why are you laughing?
Well, you won this big, nice award and then canceled. That's no surprise.
That's a real nice
surprise. We still got the plaque, so we got to do something with it.
Let's just cancel all of it. Let's cancel
Coach Scott Carroll, again, vote for Cleveland Middle, and then go to your Facebook page or WDF.com. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Coach, thank you. Coach,
both Cleveland Middle School, we're very proud of what's going on. And, of course, it's pretty awesome that the two middle schools in the running are both here in Bradley County.
It really is. And, Coach, thank you for all you do. And just has been I tell you, the Dean of Analysts at this station for over 30 years and just does an incredible job. Coach Scott Carroll, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Okay, man. All right, we are about 3 minutes out from an interview with Governor Bill Lee. He's coming on at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, and he's going to be live from Nashville. We'll have that coming up next.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
At Anatole Exteriors, we specialize in more than just your building's exterior. We also specialize in building lasting relationships. Our commitment to excellence and ingenuity has made us a reputable company for over 20 years. Whether it be EIFS, stone, or panel, when we rep your project, your building becomes one of our very own. Because at Anatole Exteriors, we have the same skin in the game.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Ridipast. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termidor HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Ridipast or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
To the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order go-kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV.
It is 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 o'clock in Nashville at the state capitol, and we're joined now by the governor of Tennessee, Governor Bill Lee. Governor, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. How are you doing this morning?
You know, we're doing good. We having this conversation this morning reminds me of when you and I talked last Easter. Because there was a lot of anxiety here following the tornadoes of a year ago about last night. And thankfully, I would say the Lord protected us, and we did not have really any issues here. But there was a lot of anxiety, but it did remind me of the tornadoes which were about to mark a year. Can you believe that?
Yeah, hard to believe, isn't it? And what a year it has been for us, tornadoes and certainly COVID and floods in other parts of the state, and we had, economic collapse and civil unrest and a bombing in Nashville. We certainly had our share of trials this year.
We certainly have. And where are we, Governor, and you're just overall a year later? Where are we as far as these issues are concerned, in your opinion?
I've said a lot of times that in my life I've learned that God's a redeemer, and he takes the hardest of things, and he can take tragic circumstances and make them transformational. And we've certainly had plenty of tragedy in this year, lots of lives lost, lots of heartache, lots of jobs lost, lots of income struggles. But where we are today, in my view, is very hopeful. We've learned a lot. We've seen a lot. We've endured a lot, and we have a lot to look forward to. We have challenges ahead of us. We're still in this pandemic, although it is in a much, much different and much better place than it has been since early in the pandemic. So we're well on our way to getting that put behind us. Our economy is very strong and has recovered in almost every sector across the state. You know, there are only 7 states in the country that have had positive economic outcomes since April of 2020, and Tennessee's one of them. That's you take pause and think about that. That's a very unusual statistic, and that bodes well for the future. So I'm very hopeful, Steve.
We're joined by Governor Bill Lee. Governor, our state health commissioner, Dr. Lisa Piercy, in a press conference a few days ago, talking about the vaccines, but especially the vaccine, we'll call it the basically unfilled 50% or so unfilled appointments in rural, especially rural East Tennessee. What do you make of that? And then I guess the follow-up question would be, do you think President Trump, his comments earlier this week on Fox News, talking positively about the vaccine, you know, he has had the vaccine himself, and the former First Lady, do you think that's going to encourage anyone to take this vaccine?
Yeah, I hope it does. A couple things. Vaccines are a personal choice. There's no doubt about that. It's going to stay that way in Tennessee, and, you know, people should make that choice. But for me, I will also get the vaccine, and a choice, it's the right choice for me. And I'm certainly encouraging people to do that. It's safe. It's effective. There are, you know, millions and millions of people across this country who have already, and across the world, who have received the vaccine. And frankly, it is the way to create that, what we call herd immunity, so that we can get our lives back to normal entirely and quit adjusting to accommodate the virus. And the virus is real. It's serious. We lost a lot of Tennesseans. A lot of people got sick. We want to get it behind us. Vaccines are the way to do that. So vaccine hesitancy, the hesitancy people have to take one is understandable. It's real, or certainly I know that people have legitimate reasons to have concern about that. But I think the more people take it, the more uptake there is, the more people see that it works, that it's healthy, that it's safe. We're going to see more people taking it. But we are encouraging people, and I will continue to say, you know, out loud and frequently and wherever I go, hey, get a vaccine. It's your choice, but get a vaccine. It's good for you. It's good for the rest of the country.
Joined by the governor of Tennessee, Bill Lee, live here on Mix 104.1 this morning. And let's talk about our state and the reopening of our state at this time, and how. Give us a progress report on that, would you?
Yeah, well, I like to say we were one of the last states to close and one of the first to open, and that's because I philosophically think government ought not to be making overreaching decisions. But an opening is different. You know, the definition of is your state open or not? It's very complicated. We have 95 counties in this state. 89 of them are operated. The health departments in those 89 counties are directed by the state. In those 89 counties, I opened them fully last August. So there's no business restrictions at all on any businesses. And that, when I talk about open, I'm talking about restrictions on businesses or gatherings. And those were all lifted in August on 89 of the 95 counties. Now, the big 6 counties, they have their independent health departments that make decisions separate from the state. There are no state-directed restrictions, but there are restrictions, as you know, in different areas. Much, much fewer than we have had. Chattanooga has very few. Knoxville has limits on restaurants. Nashville has some limits as well. Memphis has lifted most of theirs. We are very far into being fully open. And in fact, we're about as open as any state in the country. So that's a good thing. There are a few last restrictions that I'm encouraging leaders in those cities to lift so that we can fully operate our economy and that there be no restrictions. But we're very close to fully being open, and I'm pushing to and wish we were and believe that we will be very soon, particularly as we get vaccines available to everyone. And we think in just a couple of weeks we're going to be able to open it up for everyone to get vaccines.
Yeah, and we're joined by Governor Bill Lee. Back to the vaccine for a second. The president has called on states to open up to everyone for a vaccine by May 1st. Dr. Piercy said it will be a battle, but we will get there. Is that what you think as well?
That's right. We'll get there. We're trying to get there sooner than that. And a lot of that depends on the uptake in different communities. But we're working really hard. There are some, in Nashville this weekend, there's a 10,000 person vaccine appointment schedule that was filled, kind of a drive-through vaccine appointment. And Nashville certainly has the highest demand for vaccines of any county in the state right now. So we're working really hard to get all of our vaccines distributed. The federal government is ramping up their vaccine supply, which means pretty soon we'll have more vaccine than we have people who want to take it. And to be clear, there are 500,000 appointments available on the Tennessee Department of Health website, which you get on to schedule and make an appointment for a vaccine. It's easy to do. You can find out exactly where the vaccine locations are. You can sign up for an appointment. Then they'll have their follow-up appointments automatically made. And there's 500,000 of them waiting to be filled. In East Tennessee, there's, 80%. Well, in West Tennessee, 80% of the appointments are unfilled. In East Tennessee, it's about 50%. So there's a lot of opportunity for people to get out there and get a vaccine.
Governor Bill Lee joins us. I don't want to touch on your legislative agenda, sir, and specifically criminal justice, but also your pro-family agenda. If you could comment on those, please.
Yeah, Steve, when I campaigned, I talked a lot about my belief that we ought to look at the criminal justice system differently, and that really came long before I ever thought about running for governor. I got involved in a men's reentry program, a ministry called Men of Valor, and what we did was intersect men before they get out of prison and then work with them through transition. And recidivism is the rate at which people get out of prison and go right back. So 50% of the people in a prison cell in the state of Tennessee right now, when they get out and have served their sentence, they recommit a crime and they go back to prison. It's a 50% recidivism rate. It's terrifically expensive for Tennesseans. It creates another victim, another crime. It's a terrible cycle that I've seen significantly changed with an effective reentry program. So that work in reentry before I became governor really led me to believe that we should do something different in our criminal justice system. So I've been very engaged in this for many, many years, became governor, decided to work really hard to do something about it. The concept is, how do you be tough on crime? Because you've got to. Like, there are people that need to be locked up and locked up for good. There are people that should go to prison. There are, they have committed crimes, violent crimes, aggressive crimes. They need to go to prison. But there are those who are nonviolent offenders that are addicts, that need treatment, that need support. So there are ways, and this is not just an idea. This is data-driven, evidence-based, evidence-based approaches that are alternatives to incarceration for those who might do better by going through treatment programs and having community supervision instead of incarceration, which makes hardened criminals, by the way. And then alternatives to the way we reenter society. So there's a lot of work to be done there, but two primary bills that have to do with alternatives to incarceration and reentry. I'm very interested in it. Been working with, lots of stakeholders, victims groups, law enforcement, the judiciary, to come up with these smart on crime, tough on crime bills, and I'm very encouraged about where they're heading to the legislature.
And we're joined by Governor Bill Lee, and about 3 minutes left here. Your pro-family agenda. Talk about that, would you?
Yeah, most people know I'm strongly pro-life, but pro-life is really not just about the unborn, which I believe deserve to be protected at all costs, but it's really about being pro-family. And so we have built in a number of pro-family priorities that we are, through the legislature, will do, but we're also doing through our departments of children's services. And primarily, it is through the partnerships of nonprofits, the church, community organizations, our Department of Children's Services. We really believe that Tennessee can become a leader in the country in foster care and adoption. We want every kid in this state to have a loving home, and there is so much work to be done there. It's really important to me, to Maria. She grew up in a family that fostered children. She has siblings that are currently fostering. So we're announcing next week something called Tennessee Fosters Hope, and you'll hear a lot more about it. We'll be making a big announcement with some well-known nonprofits and faith-based organizations and community organizations to partner with the state to really improve our foster care and adoption, so that we can improve life for families across Tennessee, and especially for children and some of our most vulnerable children.
We look forward to that announcement. We're joined by Governor Bill Lee. Governor, final question here. And I had an official reach out to me when we began to talk about you coming on. Money that was going to be going to communities, to counties, to cities around the state, from the state. For instance, Bradley County was set to get just over $1 million, or is set to get. Is that going to be impacted at all by the federal stimulus plan, where Bradley County could get $20 million, is the figure I was given? Does the federal grants impact the state at all to a local community?
Well, the local community is going to, at the end of the day, get more than they were going to get as a result of this federal funding. So we're looking at what that looks like to make sure that we're, being good stewards of the money. The final budgets are being worked. Our budget is being developed right now, and we've already presented a budget, but as you know, we amend that budget at the end of the session. And we do so because of changes throughout the session. So, we're committed to helping. It's very important that the money that we have at the state be pushed out to counties and cities. So we're gonna continue to work toward that. It is a good challenge to have, to begin to work with this federal money to most effectively provide relief and support to local counties. So the answer is, we don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet, but counties are going to, and cities are going to have a real opportunity to invest in their infrastructure and in things that have been difficult for them to invest in because of our commitment to them. And I announced that in the State of the State last year before any of this ever happened. So I do strongly believe that we should be supporting local communities. That's where the work gets done. That's where it has to happen, and I think you'll see that in our budget.
Governor Bill Lee, if I don't talk to you before Easter, happy Easter to you. Thank you so much. You have joined us so many times. I believe this is our 12th visit in the last year. I know you care about this part of the state, and I really appreciate you joining us again.
Yes, sir. I love that part of the state. I do, and I love the people down there, and I'm certainly, we're doing our best to serve you and everybody across this state. I'm proud to be on your show again. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you, Governor. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Governor Bill Lee with us, as I said, for a 12th visit, about an average of once a month since last March, and making some news. There's no doubt about it, especially about the vaccine. His numbers saying that there are about, according to the math he gave us there, about 500,000 unfilled vaccination appointments in this state, but the governor encouraging people to get vaccinated. He said it is, he believes it is every citizen's right to a choice about the vaccines. However, he said he and the First Lady of the state, Maria Lee, will be getting vaccinated. He was also, just in our conversation a moment ago, saying that the president, former President Trump's comments on Fox News 2 nights ago, that the vaccines are safe, effective. Of course, the vaccines were pioneered during his administration, and he and former First Lady Melania Trump taking the vaccines themselves. He believes this will encourage people in the state to get vaccinated. And he teased a big announcement for what is a big a new initiative called Tennessee Fosters Hope. That announcement will be made for foster care statewide next week. So Governor Lee with a very timely and a news-making interview on this station this morning. If you missed any of it, we started at 9 o'clock, and you can go back on Mix TV. If you're listening on the radio or you're watching us live right now, you can go back and watch the full interview at mymix1041.com. Also, just before the governor called in, State Secretary of State Trey Hargett called us. We had a time zone issue between the Central Time Zone and the Eastern Time Zone, and so he was supposed to call in at 8 o'clock. We anyway, we had a little hour difference there. So Trey Hargett will join us at 9:30. So here in about 10 minutes, Trey Hargett, Secretary of State in Tennessee, will join us at 9:30 this morning. He is going to be talking about voting rights reform bills before the state legislature. What we're going to do now, we're going to take a break. I also want to bring you up to date on what's happening on Highway 64. A fire has been in progress at the K&J Specialty Shop on Highway 64 for the last couple of hours, if not longer. The fire is still burning. Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief Sean Fairbanks has called in a couple of times this morning, saying that smoke is a big problem in that area. Other structures were at risk. That has been mitigated. No injuries, thankfully, in this fire. But the building, it's a block building, and it has a lot of bundled cardboard inside, which is making literally pouring gas on that fire. That is Highway 64, just past Kinzer Road. They have authorities there have one lane open now. It was shut down for quite some time, going toward Polk County. One lane is now open, and firefighters are working. Their mutual aid has now been deployed. Again, this is the K&J Specialty Shop, Highway 64, just past Kinzer Road, and that fire crews are still working on it. It is the fire is under control, but smoke is a big problem out in that area. And so please be mindful of that. One lane is now open, Highway 64 eastbound, just past Kinzer Road. One lane now open. And it is, of course, impacting people coming toward Bradley County from Polk County because of the people wanting to see what's happening. We understand that. But at any rate, that is the very latest there. We're going to pause now. We'll get into our world and national newscast. We're going to stay here on Mix 1041 and Mix TV. Again, the governor with a very news-making interview just a moment ago. Started at 9 o'clock. We spent about 16, 17 minutes, with a couple minutes of overtime there. But anyway, at 9 o'clock, if you missed any of it, go to mymix1041.com. Other big story this morning is in high school sports. Cleveland High School will be in the state basketball tournament. The boys, led by Coach Reggie Tucker of Cleveland High, will play Collierville at 3:30 tip-off Eastern Time today. And so we'll have that here on Mix 104.1. And you got to download the Mix app for free at mymix1041.com. You listen anywhere in the world. Cleveland, Collierville in the state tournament, boys state tournament, the Elite Eight, the quarterfinals at 3:30 today on this station, Mix 104.1 and mymix1041.com, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
Is Mix 104.1 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens, and download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Vascular Institute. The VIC Vascular team provides comprehensive medical assessment with diagnostic ultrasounds and the convenience of surgical procedures performed in both outpatient and hospital settings. Call 602-2750 to make an appointment or visit Vascular.
There are plenty of road closures you're going to want to know about if you're planning to hit the slopes today. And we're just getting word from the highway. Parking lot. There's just no movement at all down there.
Land Rover, above and beyond.
We all need some fresh air, so we're taking the 2021 Irwin Marine Sales Boat Show outside March 23rd through the 28th. New and used boats, financing, giveaways, and more. Admission is free. Go to emboatshow.com for details. Irwin Marine Sales, Chickamauga Marina by the dam.
If you want to work at one of the most advanced, safe, and eco-friendly tire factories in the world, apply at Nokian Tires in Dayton. Nokian is an employer of choice in Southeast Tennessee with competitive pay and benefits, a positive workplace culture, and even a gym and sauna. Nokian Tires is hiring nearly 150 workers in the first half of the year, from production operators to technicians and other specialists. Visit NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory to learn more and apply. That's NokianTires.com/Dayton Factory. Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's, serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winters on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winters Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order Go-Kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3. KiaofCleveland.com.
Baskin-Robbins, scoop it, shake it, take it.
We're a general practice law firm. We handle everything from bankruptcies and divorce to criminal cases, estate planning, probate. We handle the majority of things that normal folks will run into. There are some things we don't touch on, workers' comp, employment issues, disability, things of that sort. But pretty much everything else that 97% of Cleveland is going to deal with, we handle.
For all of your legal needs, contact the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan at andrewbmorgan.com.
At a better price, guaranteed.
Good Thursday morning with the rain coming to an end. Still looking at areas of flooding, especially along local creeks, streams, and rivers. Be aware of that through the day. 65 degrees, breezy and mostly cloudy this afternoon. Tonight, cloudy skies will be cooler, dropping to 46. And then Friday afternoon, windy and cool, 55 for the high and mostly cloudy. Sunny, low 60s over the weekend. Download the WRCD weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm meteorologist David Carnes for the Channel 3 Storm Alert team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Mountain Gas. Mountain Gas provides reliable deliveries and appliances, including gas logs and water heaters. Contact them today for the best new customer offer of the season. Mountain Gas, 5492 Water Level Highway. Visit mountaingas.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The House takes up 2 immigration bills today.
One bill would give legal status to some 2 million so-called dreamers, people brought to the U.S. illegally as children. Another would give green cards to around 1 million farm workers. Both pieces of legislation are expected to pass the House, but face an uncertain future in the Senate.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland. There appears to be momentum among some Democrats to go back to the old days and force a bill's opponents to filibuster on the Senate floor, instead of just requiring 60 votes to end debate.
It is now the standard in the Senate instead of the exception.
Illinois Democrat Dick Durbin, South Dakota Republican John Thune.
Blowing up the legislative filibuster in order to accomplish some short-term agenda will only backfire.
And weekly unemployment claims reported by the Labor Department, 770,000. That's up from the week before. America's listening to Fox News.
New year, new you? That's so last month. If you really want to stay on the cutting edge of what's hot, check out the new app from Cleveland Bradley County Teachers Federal Credit Union. That's right, our same extraordinary service has expanded to a slick new mobile banking app, now with Touch ID and facial recognition.
The staff at Premier Surgical is part of the Cleveland community, and they are here to help you work through your journey to living a better life.
We moved here from Ohio. It'll be 14 years in June, and love it here in Cleveland, and are raising our family and build a home. Trying to take someone that doesn't feel well and making them better is a great joy. People come in with this ache, this pain, and this throb thinking that they can't get better, when actually when you treat these, people's legs actually do feel better and are glad they had it done.
Visit premiersurgical.com to learn more or schedule an appointment by phone 423-472-5423. Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to a frontline healthcare worker in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves it, nominate them today at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
Welcome back, everyone. The threat of severe weather is over for us now, which is a good thing. But now we're dealing with some flooding here in the Tennessee Valley. Meteorologist David Carnes is standing by. He has been tracking the weather throughout the overnight hours. David, what are we seeing out there right now? And How long is it going to last?
Yeah, Lori, the rain is going to continue probably for the next couple of hours. Creek in North Georgia experiencing some minor flooding as well. By 9 o'clock, everything's off to the east. We're going to have partly cloudy skies as we head into the afternoon and get into the low 60s. It'll be a little breezy, but again, it's going to feel really nice, maybe even a high of about 65 degrees in and around Chattanooga. Clouds build back in this evening into